Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Bought the dip this morning. Well, actually just a lower gap. Like I just talked about in my other video, how crazy that scenario came into fruition today. I explained all the reasons why I thought Moderna was going to do that today, and it did it. So we played the odds of probability. So let's take a look at my video really quick yesterday of what I talked about, and then we'll jump into the charts. It's going to be the same setup here. Right, we can, if we open just above it, that could initiate a lot of buy all the way to test up here. So like I said, if we opened above 435, or we opened at 436, I was saying above 435 because it could have been 436, 438, anywhere on top, it would initiate buying, and it didn't. You would see a big candle, and that's exactly what happened. The bearish scenario was if we opened lower, that trend line that I drew, if we opened below that trend line, that was bad news for the bulls. So let's take a look at the charts, shall we, and dissect them. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. And there we have it, Moderna on the docket. It did a similar pattern as last week. You know, we had this intermediate uptrend, and then it just broke apart and it whipsawed, and then continued its uptrend. And today it finally broke out, and like I said, to all-time highs. And here we are. I've been saying this the whole time, or not all-time high yet. Sorry, these are the all-time highs, and I still think that we're going there. That would be the next stop. So let's just zoom in here. We're on the daily chart. Let's just zoom in because I want to just change this because we hit this target today, and this is the next stop, 463. If we flip it to the 15-minute, we saw that we came to this area here, this breakdown where it all began is where we came to today in one shot. So what happened today? Let's zoom in. So I was saying that anywhere above, 435, right? We opened here at 439, and you got the buying, and it closed right above that the resistance line that we've been trying to hammer through, but we couldn't until today. And it did. So if you are a nervous trader and you don't want to chase this, if you missed buying the open, you don't want to chase it. You just wait for the candle to close, and then you can buy. If it's a breakup candle like here, you can just buy on it, and then your stop loss would be if you start closing down here on a 15, 30 1 hour basis, right? Then you know that you're wrong, and you have to go manually close your position. That's probably the hardest part of this strategy is, just admitting you're wrong and being humble about it and just closing your position. So we had to close above the resistance, which we've never had. That's a bullish signal, and then it just continued onwards. So even from here, 448, we'll say, to 458, that was $10. If you caught it down here, you're looking at a $20 move. That's why we love trading Moderna. And if we look, well, what's going on now, right? So we understood how we got here. Now, where are we? We're doing again, bullish, flaggish, right, pattern. So we had that quick up move the first 30 minutes of the day, and then we just ate time off the clock in the chop shop formation. And because we came up so fast, tomorrow we may break down, right, and test this area. Okay, that's a possibility. So we're going to have to wait and see. Because we're on the uptrend, there's a few things that we need to watch out for. If we open up at 460, if we gap up, if we're up $10 at 460, I will be looking for a breakdown candle, right, of anywhere between $4 to $5, and then once on that first 15-minute close, I will wait for that and then initiate a short, in this general area of the candle, wherever it may be, on the docket here. If we open above it and we just go straight up, well, it is what it is. That's just too much for me, too much risk for me to take on. So we'll just let that we'll just let that ride up there. But we're coming to all-time highs. So that's why I'm that first scenario I talked about, this bearish one. Look, if we open up here, there's a lot of sellers, right? Most likely we're going to get selling again. So just like you had that one touch here, right? That's the first touch. So this is the first touch since there. Or sorry, no, this would be the second touch. So maybe we do break through, but I'm not willing to bet on that, to take on that risk. I'm looking for a high open, and then we just a breakdown candle, and then we can easily short, right? If it comes to close here, we can easily short at 460, 458, 464 would be, a close up here on a 15, 30 minute, 1 hour basis would be my stop loss, right? I would manually exit my position if we start closing in that area. So I'm looking to risk 1%. I'm absolutely fine with that. The next scenario is maybe we just open, slightly higher, right? Maybe open up. We don't open up. Let's see, where are we right now? 455. We're not, opening up at like 462, 460 area. Maybe we're opening up at 457, 456, and we come down here. That would initiate a buy for me. So that's that scenario, because we're still bullish, right? So, and if we just open up and we open up below here and we go straight down, right? So this is a new 440 is a new area, as well as 447 here. Oh, let's maybe not. Let's see here. Maybe just move that. Let's just delete this because this is not important anymore. Right. So this is definitely a buy, and then this general zone here will also be a buy. So if by chance tomorrow we spike through here, right, we're going to be looking at buying this and this if we spike through it. And yeah, that's what I'll do. That's the one setup. And then again, if we open really high, it's going to initiate selling, and we're looking to short it. And if we just open, just above here, and we come down here right away, within the first 5 minutes, I'm going to buy it and look for some more momentum on the upside. After a tremendous day like we had today, the possibilities are we just continue sideways and let the price catch up with this trend line. So maybe a day of just choppiness. So we're going to be careful tomorrow on how we play that. But my confident play that I know I will take for 100% is the open really high up, and then it's called a gap and crap. So I'm going to take that trade if that happens, and then buying below here. Otherwise, you could initiate if we open up here, right? Come down here, buy at the closing price, and then if we come in lower, right, you could buy a second time here for a bounce, and then you're at you'll average out on maybe 450. So you need to know your setups. You need to be ready for them. That's why I explain them. Rewind this video, rewatch it, understand what we're looking for, and be ready to take action on how it opens. So if we open really high, it's going to be the gap and crap. If we open really low, we may have some more buying here at this support area. If we open near the close of yesterday, it's again another buying opportunity. And if we open below here, this is a bad news for the bulls, and it's going to go down from here. So we're not going to be looking at buying if we open below there. So hopefully you learned something. Thank you for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I like talking to you guys in the comments below. So keep that up, and we'll see you tomorrow.